Okay, Mary, that's because just 2 months ago, we featured this fugitive, Lamont Johnson, here on Maryland's Most Wanted. Now we're learning the accused murderer was in fact out on city streets and, according to police, continuing to commit crime.
The recent gun and drug arrest of Maryland's most wanted fugitive, Lamont B. Johnson, who had a more than year-old outstanding warrant for murder, is yet another example of a suspect who seemingly fell through the cracks and continued to commit crime while on the run.
Johnson was on the run for more than a year, and this is why it is so important that we receive help from the community. Individuals who are fugitives often are put in a very desperate situation, and individuals with histories of violence often continue to commit more and more crimes.
When Johnson was featured on Maryland's Most Wanted back in July, he had been on the run for nearly a year.
What's wrong?
Police had identified the 37-year-old as the suspect who shot and killed 22-year-old Taiwan Wilson as he sat in his car in southwest Baltimore back on August 4th, 2023. A warrant was issued for his arrest the very next day. He was also wanted in Anne Arundel County for violating his probation. But Johnson remained on the run until last week when Baltimore police announced his arrest for other crimes. Newly obtained court documents detailed Johnson was taken into custody by one of BPD's DAT teams, a specialized unit tasked with getting guns off the streets, while on proactive enforcement in a high-crime area known for drug trafficking and weapons in northwest Baltimore. In the statement of charges, investigators detail officers chased Johnson over a fence and through a vacant home before capturing him, later finding 39 round pills on him, as well as a gun they say he dropped while fleeing. Johnson, a convicted felon on the run for murder, was out on the streets just 3 miles from where he's accused of fatally shooting a man.
Our research shows that fugitives on the run commit more crime.
Just last year, federal, state, and local law enforcement addressed the issue of unserved warrants during a press conference. Then, law enforcement expert Jason Johnson said the nationwide issue comes down to staffing and budgeting.
The Warrant Apprehension Task Force, which is the component of the police department that is out actually looking for people who are fugitives, they don't have the resources or the manpower to go track down every single person with an open warrant. So therefore, you're going to have a lot of people with open warrants that are just going about their business, probably committing other crimes, waiting to be arrested. And it really gets down really to the resources that law enforcement has in Baltimore.
Johnson remains in custody. I'm Alexa Ashwell. More on his arrest, plus an all-new fugitive. That's tonight at 10:45 on Maryland's Most Wanted. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexa Ashwell. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel.